that was put in the opening declaration of Mr. Grant and Mr. Sweeney relating to the turning on of the payment service. We call this the hot fix. And the word hot fix seems to have this negative connotation, but let me just say a couple of words about it.
I don't know that it has a negative connotation. You were not forthright. You weren't. You were told you couldn't do it, and you did. You know, there's that old saying, a rose by any other name is still a rose. I mean, you can try all you want. You can try, but you're not going to convince anybody that you had something in there. You tried to have Apple approve of it, good or bad. They said no, and you did it yourself. It's self-help.
What I want to say, though, is that we have used hotfix hundreds of times in the past.
Lots of people use hotfixes. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. The issue is that you were told and you knew explicitly because of your contractual relations that you could not have that. And you did.
My point is
really pretty simple.
I understand, Your Honor. My point is I want to connect that to the alleged security issues, because Apple ties the hot fix to sabotage as if it's tied to security. Once it's understood that hot fixes are commonplace, that they were used hundreds of times in the past, that Apple never complained, they're not a security issue. And indeed, no security.
So what the security issue is that you did something, you lied about it by omission, by not being forthcoming. That's the security issue. That's the security issue.
Your
now,
Honor,
it could have been, you know, as you say, it's not malware. But let's not debate a point that, I mean, to tell, you know, there are plenty of people in the public who consider you guys heroes for what you did, but it's still not honest.
Your Honor, what Apple tries to do is it tries to tie the hot fix to the idea that we have made the ecosystem insecure. After a full month with this code, they know that there is absolutely no security or privacy issue that is real.
Where did I start this discussion? I told Mr. Boutros I thought that they were really overblowing their claims. So no argument there, but don't try to convince me that you were forthright when you weren't.
I understand your position, Your Honor. And I do know that Your Honor has also read our papers thoroughly on this point, so I'll leave it. Can I talk just a little bit about the security point, or have you heard enough on that as well?
No, I don't think there are particular security issues. Mr. Boutros.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. If I could just back up for a second in terms of the preliminary injunction standard. I think the court was just getting to a point I was going to get to. Epic wasn't honest. This court's sitting as a court of equity. There's no dispute that Epic needs to meet all 4 preliminary injunction standards to get an injunction, a preliminary injunction. Ms. Forrest just admitted they must show likelihood of success on the merits. The Garcia v. Google en banc decision says that they must meet that standard. They haven't met it. As Mr. Doran demonstrated, and the court mentioned the Wild West, this is the frontier fringes of antitrust law. They can't possibly show likelihood of success. Epic needs to also show irreparable harm to itself before we get to public interest or balance of the equities. It has failed to do so, both as to Fortnite, for the reasons the court held in the TRO, self-inflicted wound, a problem of its own making. They could have just kept performing. They just wanted to get more money and get the platform for free.
Are you repeating yourself? Anything new?
Yes, let me just make the new part, Your Honor, that on the public interest focus, it's Epic that's injuring the public interest with respect to Unreal Engine and third parties. Epic is by not complying with the contract, it's Epic that triggered the contractual rights, and they could fix that with a keystroke. So when you look at all of the factors, they must meet them all.
At this point, are you telling me, I understood that Apple had said, and it really could be just hypothetical, because I don't think that they would agree to go back on, but Apple said, look, even if you agreed, we're keeping you off for a year, period. Has your position changed?
Yes, Your Honor. The standard language from the usual letter in this context was included in the Unreal Engine letter, but Apple's willing to, since this court is involved in the court supervision, if Epic would just come into compliance, it can free Fortnite, it can free Unreal Engine by just complying, paying what it owes, and we have a trial and summary judgment and proceed. And that will protect the public.
What about this? What if that 30%, well, I was going to say, what if it went into some escrow account?
That would at least address.
It's kind of, we're talking about billion-dollar companies. I don't know why we would do that, but other than to give each side maybe a little bit to hang their hat on. So what if I said that?
Well, Your Honor,
escrow account.
Yeah, that at least addresses part of it. It's the fact that Epic International is part of the scheme to take these profits and take it all. But there's also the 30% that Epic is taking now. It's Epic Games is taking as well for U.S. sales. But it really goes to this point, Your Honor, just as a legal matter. The same rationale with respect to Fortnite applies to Unreal Engine. Epic can cure it in a second. Just go into compliance. If it's not about the money, pay Apple the money they owe Apple. And then Unreal Engine, Apple's willing to let Unreal Engine and Fortnite back on the system. That's the proper approach here. And what I would suggest to Ms. Forrest. Oh, yes, Your Honor.
But respond to my question. Will Apple let Fortnite back on, and would Ms. Forrest, Epic Games, agree to go back on without their own?
Yo,
Yo. Oh, what?
you said?
What are you saying, Jim?
Fuck all, you said?
Nothing, literally. I'm just My phone died. It's just turned back on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But where you at home?
Yeah, bro.
You got a tenner on you?
Yeah.
Can you get me a drawer for Pozo?
Oh, have I got a... No, like... I've got a tenner for a draw.
Huh?
I've got a tenner for a draw.
Oh, shit.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Has Angel got £10? Is she in even, I mean?
Huh?
Is Angel in?
No.
Fuck's sake.
It's working, but I can't even get hold of her, but I've been trying to text her as well.
Lads, I don't want to have to go to Elverson just for a Benz, but
That's the only,
Elverson Road.
it's the only place you get Benzes, though.
No, but it's a fucking really nice Benz.
Yeah, so I got another one yesterday. It was fat.
Huh?
It was fat. The one I got
I
yesterday.
know. Bro, he got the Benz with this guy the other day, yeah, he showed me it. And it was like... No, not nearly an 8 ball, it's nearly a 15's bit though.
It was close to an 8 ball. You could have shot it
Yeah,
that.
it was very close. It was like 1.0G, I promise it was like 1.34.
Easy, easy.
It was easily 1.34.
Easy.
No, I get shit draws in my ends, 100%.
Yeah, you get shit draws like that. Right?
Like if I go Lewisham, I'll probably get a better draw. I'll probably get the same draw as you lot get here.
Where are you now?
Fucking Bexley. Well, not Bexley. Fucking Erith.
Yeah.
Yeah, blood. Fucking. Oh.
Fuck no.
Actually, I could buck you in Lewisham.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gotta be quick though.
If I buck you in Lewisham, I just come fucking Elverson on that with you.
Yeah. You gotta be quick though.
Huh?
You gotta be quick though.
Yeah, I'll be. What time will you be? Like, let's say, what time did you at the last station?
3 o'clock, 3:05.
Yeah, I can be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so, fucking. I'm gonna finish getting ready. I'll probably be leaving by 20 past. And I'll get there on time. Yeah, so fucking. Before I'm leaving, I'm gonna shout you, innit?
Oh yeah, you're in Erith. Does that go Erith? That goes straight to Lewisham, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on at Barnhurst. So that's even quicker.
Yeah, even quicker.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Okay, calm. I'll shout you anyway, yeah?
Alright, yeah.
Don't know.
Cool, you. Goes straight to Lewisham, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo, bro.
what are you saying?
Fuck, what you saying?
Started another stream.
Is it?
EU Customs.
What's it?
See where that goes. It's not really popping at the minute though.
Do something legit, do something real, do something where your supporters are gonna stay, not think this guy's a fake, leave.
Yeah, there is nothing though at the minute. See what I mean? There is fuck all, bruv. I need to email Epic again about this code. Apply for, what's it called? Custom key, innit? Custom matchmaking key. Hey, man. There's nothing about apply for a custom code though, man. bit, man. What are you doing?
Watching YouTube, bro.
Sure. That's all there is to fucking do, bro.
I want a Zoom, man. That's what I fucking want.
Can't you get one?
Nah, bro.
What, not for the whole day?
And I've been for, well, I had like half a Zoom this morning. And then I didn't even feel stoned by the time I went 5 minutes away and come back. I was just fuming, but I was feeling baked out my head, mate. Just couldn't wait to get into the fucking van and go. Beep. Can't take you, I'm like, whatever, mate. I can't even fucking ask you there.
Bullshit, innit?
And then as I started going, mate, he's there waving to man. Like, oh, is he trying to be cocky or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is my idea, mate. When I'm next going to college, I'm gonna sit right behind him. I'm gonna tie his shoelaces whilst he's driving. Make the cunt fucking fall over.
Yeah, bro.
If he stepped out of the van, he'd be face back.
One step back there.
You made that? Yeah.
One sec. There's a fucking wasp in my Sutton.
2 seconds, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bees in there, blood.
Yo.
Yo, 1 second. I've got bare fucking wasps inside my shed, blood.
Have you actually?
Yeah, fam. They just keep coming in here. I've got them out 3 times now.
Man said he's got them out 3 times. And what, they just keep coming back or something?
Yeah.
Sitting up with them G's and a long time with my G's, yeah, we're living alright, but
3 times, blood, they come back.
see them man on the block with them Rambo's twinning.